Okay, so let's fire up these rudder pedals. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so first of all, let me turn down the volume to make sure you can actually hear me while I'm talking. Let me just make sure that's at a decent amount. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so we're going to do instant action. We're going to work on the T... Until I can buy more modules, we'll be working with the TF-51D. So we'll do the cold start. Alright. Now, I think Microsoft's new flight simulator, a lot of people are going to buy that. It's very expensive. It's a very hard drive taxing simulator. It's a lot. It's like I think they usually charge like $100 for it or something, but it's going to be a big game. A lot of people are going to buy it. The market for flight sims is only growing at this point. So hopefully this thing will recognize these pedals right away. Hopefully I don't have to add them myself, but if I do, I kind of know how to do it with the axis controls. So first of all, let's take a look and let's see if they work. Let's see if they work. Oh shit, they do work. Perfect. Oh snap, look at that. Okay, so I didn't have to do anything. So let's see. If we look at my ruddles, all right. So this is right foot forward, left foot, and then when you tip your feet, these are the brakes. So this is a tip forward, tip forward. Oh, okay. Left foot tipping forward. Okay, so this is my. All right, let's see. Hold on. This is my right foot tipping forward. This is my left foot. I think I'm gonna have to set the dead zone on this a little bit, but for right now, the rudder is working just nicely. In fact, hold on. Let me change the friction on this thing. So I'm gonna make it tighter. So the friction, you just turn the friction tension circle, and it adds tension. So I want to add a little bit of tension there. Okay. The one thing that I did kind of complain about when I wrote a review about these is that there's nothing that holds it still on the carpet. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit of tension added. Okay. And then as you can see, the rudder has a trim tab. Now, when you learn how to fly this thing, they teach you in the manual that the 51 Mustang, this is a TF-51, so this is a trainer. The problem with this plane is that this is such a powerful engine until it's always going to be turning itself because of the torque. It's always going to be turning itself towards the left because I believe the propellers spin counterclockwise. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go down here to the rudder and you're supposed to change the rudder. You're supposed to change it to oh shit. See with these controls right here. I'm sure there's a oh shit. How do you do this? All right. Okay. So if I roll it this way, you're supposed to try to change it to close to 5 degrees right, and that will help you counteract the fact that if you look very carefully, you can see that I have changed the trim tab on the rudder. If you look very carefully, you'll see that the rudder, its trim tab is just a little bit to it's 5 degrees right. Okay, so that's that. So the problem is this thing pulls to the left. And in order to counteract that, you have to pull to the right. Okay, so my Saitek X-45's rudder buttons have been disabled in order for the rudder pedals to be active. So now I know those work. Okay, so now I can start my pre-flight. So basically, I'm going to eventually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to map flaps up to the to this pedal. But for right now, I'm just going to pull the flaps up. Then I'm going to increase the cold air for the carburetor. Then I'm going to, next thing I have to increase the, wait, what was that button? Let me look back down. Okay, so the cold air is all the way up. Then I'm going to have to, not the throttle, but I have to increase the RPM all the way up. The throttle I can increase just part of the way up because you're supposed to give it about an inch of throttle. So, next thing I got to do is I'm going to come back to these after the engine start. Activate the battery. Battery's on. Okay, this is gun lights. These are the wing position lights. Hit those. So my wing light should be on. There we go. Green light. My tail light is on. Okay. So I got flaps down. Okay. Fuel cut on. Then I run the fuel booster. Okay. So the engine run switch is currently set to the off position. Radio is set to the off position. Fuel tank is set to the left tank. I saw that video that there's a guy flying a P-51 Mustang, Mr. Meeks, I believe his name was. And Mr. Weeks shows you that because of the carburetor, how the carburetor runs, that's the reason why you have to select the left fuel tank when you want to start the P-51. Okay, he also showed me that he usually angles his elevators down a little bit. So that's the elevator control right there. So just a little bit won't hurt. So I think that helps to keep the nose pointed down. Then you're supposed to... Now, I saw him... He did it a little bit differently in order, but because that guy is obviously a very experienced pilot, it's like there's some things he's probably figured out that he can do bypasses or he can do shortcuts that, you know, somebody like me wouldn't. I've never flown this thing, and this guy has a video on YouTube of him flying the damn thing. It's a beautiful plane, actually. And it's funny because DCS World, let me just say real quickly, forced me to pay attention to and to respect this plane. And up until I played this game, I never cared about the Mustang at all. And the Mustang was a very, very powerful warplane that, you know, helped win World War II. We were going to win it anyway, but it helped win World War II. And I never would have respected this plane if it hadn't been for this simulator. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the primer. I have the insert button for the primer. Somehow, if I had one of those small keypads, I might map some of these buttons to the small keypad because I really hate using the keyboard for this stuff since you can't touch the screen. And now, all I got to do is everything else I think is done. So now all I got to do is start the engine. Okay, if the engine is not starting, let me run it one more time. Okay, nope. I must have missed something. I missed something. Okay, the generator's okay, carburetor's okay. All of these are okay. I'll hit the landing light. Let me hit these switches. Now, the guy... Oh, yeah, you can hear it running now. That's to help cool down the carburetor. And this one, I believe, is for the radiator. Now, these things are actually automatic. But, you know, when I saw him start it, he did it this way, so. Okay, that should be enough. Now, there's something over here I may have forgotten. I know I turned this on. I know the fuel tank's ready. I know that the fuel switch is on. So I must have made some mistake. The fuel booster is on. Supercharger I don't have to touch. RPMs are up. And what else do I have? No, I think I'm supposed to be able to start the engine. Okay, so let's prime that one more time. When that guy started the plane that he was flying, it let out a whole heap of smoke. So now I should be able to start it. What the fuck? What's going on here? I feel like I've forgotten something, but I don't think I did. Alright, so the RPMs is up. The throttle's up. Is there something I forgot? It's funny because somebody's probably watching this and like, yeah, you forgot. Alright, let me hit this oil diluter, but I don't think I need that because the temperature's not that bad. Everything else looks like it's okay. Everything else looks okay, so let me prime it one more time. Maybe this could be something that the system is doing in order to make it, you know, a full simulation. They could be giving me a warning problem and not starting on purpose. That's a possibility. Alright, so let me try it one more time. No, there's something wrong here. No, no. Oh, you know what? Let me see if that one may have come down when it wasn't supposed to. So let me try it again. The air control. That one may have dropped down by accident. So I'm going to prime it one more time. Okay, hit the home button. There it is. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Toe brakes. Toe brakes. Toe brakes. All right, let's use this rudder. Let's use this rudder. Let's get off this grass. All right, let's use my pedals. Somebody said, yeah, you're supposed to set the parking brake before you get ready to take off. Now let's hit these toes. Let's hit these toes. All right. All right. So let's oh shit. All right. So before we can do anything, let's get our canopy right here closed. Let's close the canopy. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick flight right around this airport, and then I'm going to land. I'm just basically making this video so I could test the efficacy of these pedals. Okay, so before I take off, and this guy, when he flew this plane, I'm going to put a link to this guy flying this plane, because the guy did a magnificent job. This guy goes over everything. He does constant flight checks. The guy's amazing. So I'm going to drop down my flaps, because you got to do your pre-flight takeoff check. Drop down my flaps to full. This plane is very difficult to control if you don't get those flaps all the way down. But once you are in the air, it's easy to put them up. Okay. So, numlock center so that this way I'm centered. Everything else looks good. Alright, so let's get the throttle in a second. Let me get myself into position. Alright, and I believe we're ready. Clear for takeoff. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, that's it. Gotta cut the engine. Oh, shit. Alright, I gotta tighten up these pedals a little. Hold on. Oh, shit. Let me eject my guy. God damn. I gotta tighten the pedals a little. Oh, man, where's my guy? My guy, he's a smoldering wreck. Damn. Well, this flight was going badly from the beginning anyway, because it was like the engine was giving me that problem with the carburetor. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it again. So all you do is you hold Control, Shift, and Tab, and you restart. So, yeah, I blew that fucking plane right up. Wow, that was bad. Okay. All right, so here we go again. Let's do it real quick. Okay, flaps up. Okay. Cold air forward. Hit that generator. Battery. Lighting. Okay. Fuel flow. Check. Let's get my RPMs. See, that's where I made the mistake before. I touched the wrong button on my throttle, and I gotta put my RPM up without touching my carburetor, because when I hit the carburetor, that screwed me all up. Okay, now what we're going to do this time, I'm going to hold this parking brake. And that's, oh no, that's not the parking brake. There's another one here. So you have to actually pull this back. Wait, oh yeah, there it is, there it is. Okay, parking brake. Now you have to pull this, hold W. I think that's how you do it. I forget how to do this. There's a way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pull it. I think you're supposed to push B. Oh, that's the battery. Pull it, hold W, and I think it's supposed to like stick or something. All right. So anyway, okay. Next, got to turn on my magnetos, both magnetos. Okay. Well, I'll wait till I turn on the engine. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is primer. Hit that primer and then start the engine. Okay, primed. Okay, that didn't work. Let me just double check my carburetor again. Oh, you know what? I know what it was. My fuel booster. Gotta turn my fuel booster on. Okay, prime it. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, primed. Hit my home button. Okay. Alright, so the parking brake is on. Hit run. I'm gonna let the pressure build up a little bit while I do some more checks. Let's go back down here. Run this. The coolant system here. God damn it. See, these things don't always click the way I want them to. Oh yeah, okay, it's set now to automatic. For ground operations, that's supposed to be set to automatic, but they always suggest that you run it yourself. Okay, so let me adjust my rudder. I don't have to adjust it all the way to the 6 degrees that they say to adjust it to. It just does help for you to have a little bit of turning to that angle. So 5 is enough. Okay, so that looks like it's everything. I'm not using my radio. I don't have right now. DCS doesn't really have much radio command. Okay, so okay. I think the one thing that does kind of annoy me is that these pedals don't really have a return to center. So I'm gonna try to power up a little. Alright, so foot forward, I think, means rudder right. Yeah. Foot forward is rudder right. It says I'm cleared for takeoff. Alright. See, this was, I swear to God, using my feet was the hardest part about learning to fly in real life. Because it's not something that you instinctively do. Alright. These things, it doesn't have a return to center. That's the one thing about these rudder pedals I kind of don't like, but hey, that's just what it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop. We'll slow down, and we'll stop. Okay. Alright, so we're nice and centered. Let's close the canopy. Try this again. Okay, let's drop our flaps. Okay, flaps are down. Alright, that should be that. Okay, ready for takeoff. Yeah, this thing needs a return to center. try to balance out these pedals somehow. Maybe set the dead zones. Alright, gear up. Alright, we're going to put our flaps all the way up. Flaps are up. And we are flying. Yeah. Alright, so when I look down, you can see my feet on the pedals. Testing out the pedals. Whoa, shit. A lot of yaw there. So if I just use the pedals, just using the pedals, right turns the plane to the right, left turns the plane to the left. This is a very involving game, as you can see. Looking good. I'm gonna try to balance it out. I'm gonna change my trim a little. All right. Just a bit. Alright, so we're going to fly to the lake, and then I'm going to come back and land. Or at least I'm going to try to land. Yeah, the rudders are very touchy. Not easy to take your foot completely off. Alright, let's come back. Alright, so we're going to begin to decrease speed in order to make our way back to the airport. Begin to decrease speed here so we can try to get that landing. Alright, I think it's warning me about a stall. Yeah, I think the stall speed is under 200 miles per hour. I'd have to read the manual just to be sure. Alright, so we're going to make our way back. We are the R right here. So we are flying over the water. We're going to make our way back to the runway. And let me tell you something. If you need something to do because you're bored, there ain't nothing like a flight sim. Nothing like it. And anybody can learn how to play it. Alright, so we're gonna start. We're gonna drop our gear. We're gonna do flaps down after our gear drops. Alright, gear is dropped. So now we're going to put flaps down. So once you put your flaps down, the plane starts to lose speed, and it also starts to become less controllable. My flaps are too far down, so I'm gonna... see, the thing about it is, they sell flap controllers to make it easier for you to apply flaps, and you don't have to, you know, completely drop the entire flap. But see, in real life they have a controller for this. I gotta make a center view button. Whatever. Man, let me tell you something. I will feel so good if I can land this damn thing, because it would be the first time that I've landed successfully with my brand new... Uh-oh, we're dropping speed. Dropping speed. Let's keep that speed up. See, when you land, you have to land at about 150 miles an hour, or 160, possibly 170. And then you have to keep the nose up so you don't crash the goddamn propellers. Would you believe the propellers on this plane, each one of them is worth like $10,000. I think the entire assembly is, no, in fact, it's $60,000 a propeller. So basically the entire assembly is like, right now, in today's money, the entire assembly is about $600,000. Alright, I'm actually under speed, so let's see if I can get this right. So I have to aim for the very beginning of the runway, and I have to touch down, and then I have to cut power. Once you touch down, and the front of the plane touches down, that's when you can cut power. Man, I feel like I'm in the plane. That's why a lot of these guys are buying those virtual reality headsets. I also have to do something to make my what is it? To make my joystick stick to the desk. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Dropping the throttle just a little. Oh shit! Line me up, baby. Line me up, line me up, line me up, line me up, line me up. Oh! Oh! Cut power. Nope. Cut power, cut power, cut power, cut power. Uh-oh, shit. Fuck! I'm bouncing. I don't think you bounce like this in real life, though. Oh, shit. Fuck! Well, I didn't explode. Oh, I did. Never mind. God damn, get out of here. Holy shit. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Burning fucking wreck. God damn it. That would have been so perfect! Fuck! Alright, come on, buddy, let's get out of here. Come on, how do you get out of here? Okay, I turn with my pedals, but how do I get out of here? Oh, there it is. Oh. God damn it, it was so perfect. Goddamn thing fucking crashed again. Oh. Damn. That would have been perfect, but I shouldn't have, I guess I shouldn't have cut power too early. And I was just trying not to hit the damn propeller. Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, you see, it can be really touchy getting to control this guy. He only walks on 2 different axes. It's not like playing Grand Theft Auto. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to keep on practicing. I'm going to try to get better. That was kind of fun. So, again, DCS World is free. If you have Steam, it's free to download. Just make sure you have a really good, big space in your hard drive or your SSD. And that's all for now.